The governor had a lot on his plate today, including the toxic water crisis in Flint.
7 investigator Jim Kurtzner was at that meeting. And Jim, what is the governor doing to fix this major problem? This is gaining national attention.
Governor is stepping up his game. He's making sure free bottled water is delivered to these Flint fire stations. They've been without for a few days. He also came to this town saying he will answer all reporters' questions, including mine last week. What did the governor know and when did he know it? But listen carefully to his explanation and his timeline. Do they add up?
Yeah, the real issue, the most clear event was when the Department of Health and Human Services confirmed the results from Hurley Hospital in terms of elevated blood levels. And that confirmation, I believe, was about October 1.
Get this, even with that, back on October the 2nd, the governor's director of the state health department was still saying Flint was not a crisis.
I do not think that it rises to the level of a statewide emergency.
Why not?
There's just, we are here with the resources necessary.
The guy behind him was the director of environmental quality. He resigned last month. Health director is still on the job. He was with the governor today in Flint. And when pressed about an email, the governor's now retired chief of staff wrote back in July that they were all blowing off Flint. The governor said this.
And to be open with you, they came back and reaffirmed they didn't believe there was an issue. That was not the correct outcome, it turns out, in retrospect. That was one of the problems with the situation. But we were very proactive.
The governor's people also reiterated today that only 43 people, including children, have been confirmed with high lead levels. But the Flint doctor who exposed this crisis back in September was behind the governor today, shaking her head no.
So these cases that have been detected since October, these 43 cases that we keep hearing about, do not reflect the population-wide exposure that has occurred.
So are they still getting it wrong here?
I don't know.
Has he, the governor, taken enough responsibility?
No, I don't think so. I think when the governor tells the chief of staff, fix it, and 6 months later it's still not fixed, that's not enough responsibility.
All right, Jim, we're going to have to continue to follow it, and you know he'll stay on the story for sure.